Hi, welcome to my first YouTube video. Now, this is a review on a product called Yoga Burn. The other day I came across an infomercial for Yoga Burn, telling me that it's going to do all these fabulous things. And even without changing my diet, I was going to, if I did yoga, it's going to speed up my metabolism and I was going to lose weight and I was just going to be fabulous. So I looked for a lot of reviews on Yoga Burn, and the only reviews I could seem to find on it was people that was really trying to sell it to us. So I decided to go ahead with it anyway. I downloaded. When you buy it, it's £36 or 30 odd pounds. Then you have to pay VAT plus postage, so it came to £52 something. It's a lot of money. So I'm kind of going to keep this diary. We want to give you a review on it. We're going to film it over the next 12 weeks because there's a 12-week program. But the main reason for it is for me to try and keep on track. If I've got everyone else watching me, it means I'll have to get on and do it. Now, the claim of it speeding up your metabolism is okay, except I suffer from low thyroid like a lot of women out there. I'm on 200 milligram levothyroxine, so I'm on a high dose. So if she can speed up my metabolism, do you know what? I'll pay her double, no problem. So we'll see how it goes. So how it's going to work is I will film once a week. I will take my measurements of my weight and I will let you see exactly how I progress and let you know how I found each stage of each exercise. But we'll go through that more in a minute. Okay, so when you buy Yoga Burn, this is what you get. You get a download and you get a physical copy of the CDs. So after I bought mine, the next day I got an email saying that this is actually on its way to me. So you can't go wrong when you've got physical as well as downloadable copies. And then you can click on these to download your downloads. So the first thing I'm going to show you is Zoe Cotton here. She introduces you to the first phase. Now, phase 1 is done in 4 weeks. So you have all these you've got to follow, these videos, over the 4 weeks. And the next 4 weeks is phase 2 because it's a progressive program. And then the last 4 weeks is phase 3. Now, when you buy the yoga package, it upsells. It upsells a few things to you, and you just click no, not interested, not interested. But somewhere along the line, I ended up with another 4 weeks video for £39. Now I actually clicked no to all of them, so I could have gone back to ClickBank and say I didn't actually order this, but you know what? I've kept it because I thought, I'm going to see how it goes from then on. So I'll show you that at the end of this 12-week program. If I'm like, super slim, I'm going to be happy with the £39 program, and I'll show you that then. If not, I've just been robbed. So I'll show you the first introduction.
Hello ladies, I can't wait to guide you through your first phase. This phase called the foundational flow, because that is exactly what we will be building. In the next 4 weeks, you'll learn the building blocks that make up all of the yoga burn exercises, and, of course, start to shape long, lean muscles while having fun. By the end of this 4-week phase, you'll know how to
Ooh, why did it do that? Zoe, come back to me. Okay. Oh, well, she was working. She's not now. And then these are the 4 additional. You get the tranquility flow. You get tools and tips. This is how to help do the pose, to help get the most out of the video. This pose is how to do the poses properly, and something you can jump straight into, the beginner's flow. Yeah, I think I'll probably learn more as I go along, and I can introduce you to more as we go along. Okay, so here's for the moment of truth. I am probably what they call a typical pear-shaped woman, age 46, and we're going to go with the measurements. First of all, I'm going to do this in inches. Okay, so hips, I have extremely large hips. Extremely. You ready? So hips weighing in at 49 inches. I don't know if that's showing up there or not. Okay. Waist showing in at 38.5 inches. 38 and a half inches the waist is coming in at. So side on. Yep. Apparently Yoga Burn is going to sort that out, so don't mind showing it to you. There you go. Really? National public television, YouTube, whatever they call it. I'm going to show you my boob measurements. Okay. Wow. 41. And underneath is, I think that's coming in, I can't move my boobs, 37. Now, side profile. Okay. Let me show you a little bit more. And the last one measurement thing that I want to measure is 27 on the top of the thighs there. So, if I can take off, I don't know, I'm looking at maybe about, what was my hips, 49? I can get up to about 43, 42 on the hips. I'd be going some. I'd be pretty happy with that. The only other thing I want from this program is something I've never been able to do, and that's I've never been able to do a press up. Okay, so I don't know. I'm just not strong enough. So if I can, at the end of the 12 weeks, do a female, well, not a female, I can do female press ups. A press up. Do you know what? I ain't claiming no money back. But I'm gonna every week, and I'm not gonna do it before. Okay, I'm only gonna do it every time I record. I'm gonna do how far I get with a press up. So this is all I can manage to date so far. You ready? That's as far as I can get. I can't even get to the ground. So if I can do a press up at the end of 12 weeks, do you know what? I'll be one happy one. So if you want to know how I get on, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I will try to upload the video every Saturday or Sunday. It'll be over the weekend anyway. Take measurements every single week. Oh, I didn't weigh myself. Okay, hold on. This is the scary bit. No woman should ever have to do this in public. Seriously. Never. I don't know how this is going to work, because I'm doing this off my laptop. Bear with me. Hopefully you can see it. Are you ready? Oh my God, seriously? No way, I weigh nothing on carpet. I'm going to have to take you onto hard floors. Hold on. I think I'm about £20 lighter on a carpet. Okay. Onto hard floors to do this. Come with me. Ready? Oh, it's so much better on a carpet. Hold on. Seriously. If I tell you that I'm actually 5'9", would that make it any better? Probably not. Okay, see you hopefully about £5 lighter next week, and about an inch, no, half inch on each bit. Bye. Hi gang, my name's Bridget. Welcome back to my 12-week yoga burn review. So we've reached the end of week 1. Have to apologise for the lateness of the video. I'm a day late because I did go to London for a long weekend. Having said that, was it a good week then to start yoga burn, knowing that I was away for a wedding? Yeah, it was actually, because though when we do my measurements and weight in a minute, I'm not expecting to lose any weight. In fact, expecting to have put it on. I don't know. It got me set up for the week. It took the week to go through the exercises and learn how to do all the stretching and everything else. Realised that I couldn't touch my toes anymore. Hopefully we'll be able to soon. The CDs arrived during the week, and that 12 CDs you see in the layout, it doesn't come like that. It comes actually in a box, just one small CD box. And inside the box you get 1, 2, 3, and then the final phase DVD. Now, I'm not sure about this. I'm going to have to inquire about this, because in the first video I told you about that I actually paid for the yoga burn system, and then when I went through it I actually got billed for a final phase as well, which I never ordered. I didn't ask for it, but I thought I'd keep it. And the box arrived and it has the final phase in it, so I'm a bit concerned about whether I was getting that anyway. So, but we're going to see how that goes. I might look into that one a little bit more, so just be a little bit aware of if you're going to order it for that. The other downside to the yoga burn, Zoe, if you're listening to this, is, frig's sake, back off with the emails. The amount of upselling emails you get, I'm absolutely almost tempted to unsubscribe to her emails, except she does send some encouraging emails as well, so I like them. But the upselling's a bit, it puts you off. So again, just be aware, I've started seeing her emails now and deleting. So, just be aware of that. Like I said on the last video, I wouldn't do my measurements and weights until I was actually recording, so we could do and see it together. So I'm not expecting any weight loss or measurements loss this week, because I did have a really good weekend. Copious amounts of wine and just loads of nice food. So yeah, not expecting, but have seen an amazing difference even with that this week in just my flexibility. One of the days in the week I actually was feeling a bit sort of stiff. I thought, I'm going to go and do it, because the first 3 days, pain, you are so sore. But by the 4th day was the day I was going to have a rest, and I just thought, I feel a bit stiff. So I went and did the beginner's flow one, just to do it nice and gently, and felt really stretched and loose afterwards. And I just thought, no, so I've just done it now. This is into the second week, the first day of the second week. I know, like I said, I'm late getting the video out. And look, you do sweat. I am actually sweating. So yes, you build up a sweat. Yes, you get out of breath, as she says. But even though I've done it, I do feel really good. So I'd like to see how it goes. I'm looking forward to getting on with this second week. So let's get on with the measurements. So hips last week were at 49, and this week at 49. Again, wasn't expecting a whole lot of change there. At least after this weekend I haven't gone up. Thighs were 27. Hey, how much did I eat? Wow. I'm actually going to keep squeezing this until I get 27 out of it. Okay, 27 and a half. I asked for a ½ inch. I got it the wrong way this way. And then Stomach, I can't see, 37.5. Yeah, 37.5. I can't remember what that was last week. I'll have to have a look. Chest. Shall we move my boobs again? 38. Actually, 37.5. And bust itself. Hold on, ladies. 40? I was 41 last week. Why is it if you're going to lose any weight, it's going to be on the bust, isn't it, girls? It's going to be on the bust. Oh, time for the weigh-in. Okay, without being an idiot and carrying the laptop, this isn't the weight. So to sum it up, basically, yes, it's a great exercise routine. Feel really energized after it. Easy to get on with because it breaks it down into one exercise of 15 minutes and then you do it 3 times. By the time you get to the third one, you know what you're doing. You don't feel like you're stressing out trying to keep up or anything like that. So yeah, really good for that. Really good for stretches. You do feel like you're getting somewhere. 220.4 weight. Like I said, I can't really calculate from last week because I have done a lot of drinking and stuff. But downside, upselling, a lot of it. Still not sure about me being in charge for this final phase. Probably go on about that for the rest of the 12 weeks, to be honest. I'm a bit duh about that. The last one is I wanted to build strength, didn't I, in my arms. I wanted to see if I could do press-ups by the end of the 12 weeks. So we'll have a go because it's a really good arm exercises in this. I'll have a go at this press-up and see. Last week I fell flat on my face. Let's give it another week. Are you ready? So, nope, still flat on my face. We'll see how that goes next week. Thanks. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll let you know how I get on at the end of week 2. Hopefully a bit stronger and a lot less of me.